I would like to remind everyone that this show is brought to you by the Dolphin Wars.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to King Dolphin TV, the Wave Making Wednesday, where we do our interviews with special with creators and special guests. And yes, I did say Wednesday, but actually, I know today's Thursday, and as everybody knows, this because last night Passover started, I had things going on. I had to lead a Seder, so we decided to do it tonight. And as our guest creator, he's been on before, I have the amazing Marc D with a C joining us. Hello, Marc. How you doing?
Hello. Yeah. Hi to everyone. Yeah. Well, I don't know if I'm amazing and special guest, but we're just the guest. But no, that's much appreciated. Yeah. No, glad to be here and happy Passover. Hope you had a great Seder dinner.
Yeah, it was quite good. We had a great Seder. I actually we go to a friend's house and he asked me to be the MC person. So and I've done that for a few years. So it's always a good time.
Nice, yeah, because my my background family, one side's Italian, one side Swiss, and my sister married my brother-in-law is Jewish, so then I got to attend my first Seder a few years ago. I'm like, you guys have really good food too. I'm like,
yeah,
the Italians. Yeah.
We had last night. We had, and yes, we're always talking about food, so
that's okay, right? Yeah,
it's okay. So we had brisket, we had potatoes, we had green beans with mushrooms in them. We had macaroons. We had and of course all the other matzah stuff. Had the most excellent. I'm not a big liver fan. I don't like liver, like pan-fried liver or anything. But the host makes the most awesome chopped liver. And it's like, oh my God, it is to die for. So, of course, I always have to bring some home.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I do like liver, actually. Yeah, it doesn't sound too appetizing, but if it's cooked the right way, it actually is pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what his recipe is, but it's awesome. And I know there's others that don't necessarily like liver, but this chopped liver is just absolutely awesome. and he also makes a hell of a matzo ball soup.
Yeah, that's always good too. Yeah.
Yes, the matzo ball soup.
And of course, you don't have it for Passover, but the what is it? I'm drawing the blank on the loaf that's we always get, like chocolate.
Fish?
That. No. Oh, it was like a dessert. But what the heck? And used to get it at the store all the time. Oh, what the heck? Forget. It'll come to me. Stream brain, early stream brain. But it's like a loaf of bread, but it's got like either they do it with like chocolate or cinnamon or something. So it's almost like a pastry, bread. I'm drawing a blank on the name now. But it'll come to me in about 30 seconds probably when we're on another topic.
When we get into the stream, so it was great food and the service went well. First time we've had kids there for a while, so it was fun having them search for the matzah.
Babka bread. Is it babka bread?
What do you mean?
Bread. I told you I'd remember in about 30 seconds. Babka bread. Have you ever had that? That's what it is. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, babka. Yeah, yeah.
Babka.
That's it's like a chocolate. They're saying it's a Polish Ukraine
Oh,
recipe.
okay.
Yeah, but but it's got like chocolate in it, and it's so it's in
Ooh.
New York City. So I'm like, this is good. Not that I need
Well,
to eat this, eat that much. Yep.
yesterday, I mean,
Phantom,
the
Phantom's got
mac,
it. Yep.
yeah, the macaroon came from from a baker, but the problem was the macaroon was like on top of the chocolate,
Yep.
and if you touch what you were touching the macaroon, the chocolate was just melting on your fingers. Made a little bit of mess. Oh my god, it was still good. It was so good. Yes, it you never leave home. You never leave the Seder hungry. Never.
Yeah.
Yes,
Right.
and most of the time you got a food come on at the end. And driving an hour like we have to do from the place, it's like
You got an hour drive. Yeah.
yeah, we got an hour drive, so it's like it's kind of with a food coma. It's kind of like ooh, Sandra just brought me some matzo ball soup. Yummy.
Nice.
Oh
Where's
man.
my matzo ball soup?
So
Just kidding.
so okay. Before we get going, as always, if you like what we're doing here at the pod, if you love interviews and fun, please like and subscribe. Also, if you know anybody out there, if you know anybody who we haven't seen and who I should interview, please send me their names so I can reach out to them. I'm still working. I'm full through May, but now I got to start working on getting June and July filled out. So please help me out, guys. And let us start welcoming those who are here in the chat. We have Sandra, our amazing producer, my other half, who just brought
Your much
me
better half. You always say your much better half. That's what
yes,
I
my much better half. Yes. And the one who just brought me a bowl of matzo ball soup. Nice. We've got the addition the famous wrenchers. We've got John Rendall. We've got Legatus Legionai, first in, last out. We've got Pudgy Hedgehog and Cobalt probably wandering in the background, who also says Pudgy pouts, but knows that there's only one day of Lent left. No more worrying about the Pope driving to PA and yelling at Cobalt. Yeah,
Pope wasn't traveling too well these days. God bless him. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I only
It's got some
caught
health
bits and
concerns.
pieces.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the active Pope, not the Pope Emeritus.
Yeah.
Okay. Phantom Outsider.
Pope Emeritus. Oh, he passed. Did he pass away? Oh wait, I don't know. Yeah, he did. I think. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This year. Yep. Just this year. Yep.
Oh, he just passed away. Oh,
just
wow.
passed. Yep. I went to Catholic school, so I should know these things.
Now, I haven't caught. Yeah. Okay, we've got Pudgy Hedgehog. We got the Comic Relief Crusader. We've got Tim the Enchanter, and of course, we King Dolphin TV. It is not the same without Startup JoeBar.com. I got it. I can't wait to see the toys.
Always glad to share those. Yep.
Yep, always glad. Let's see. And then Fett was here earlier. Thanks for letting me know. Hail Fett. Hail Fett for hire. Okay. I didn't see him, but glad that's you let me know. And let's see, we got. Let's see. Okay, then we've got the people who joined us. We got Phantom Outsider who says, "My Filipino Spanish grandfather loved all fish. He used to go get gefilte fish from time to time." Yeah, gefilte fish is an acquired taste. I got back to doing it last night and today. It was okay. They actually, the one I had, they must have gotten the memo to start seasoning the gefilte fish. So it's
sometimes it's extremely bland. I thought it was going to be like this really, tasty, even though it doesn't. It sounds like it should be good, right? Like a Star Wars dish or something, gefilte fish, right? I'm like, wow, this is bland. But it's an acquired taste, yep.
Yeah. Usually I will eat it with lots of salt, but last night it was actually quite.
They did a good
seasoned.
job with it.
Yeah, they did a good job of preparing it this time. Okay. Pudgy says, "Hey, Sandra, bringer of goodies." Man, Fett was on earlier. Okay. So it was Pope Benedict.
Yeah, it was Pope Benedict. Yep.
Okay.
That was an unusual situation. He stepped down as Pope.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Francis took over.
Yep.
Yeah. And now it looks like Francis may be starting to get ill. That was the Pope that retired who died. Usually dying is how they retire. H3 bucked that trend. That trend.
Well, I guess he felt like he wasn't in good enough physical condition to serve anymore. So yeah.
Okay. So it is, like I said, it's been a while. Marc D, for those who don't know, he's he's an engineer, and correct me if I get anything wrong, Marc. He's an engineer. He makes all sorts of neat things, and he collects lots of toys. You can also find him on a lot of Clobbering Time streams. He does. Let's see. You do the
Thursday Clubhouse. Yep. Thursday night's the Clubhouse. Yep.
Thursday night's the Clubhouse. You also do the Geekery.
Yep, on Sunday night. Yep.
Sunday night, and then you also join in at the tail end of the Saturday night Star Trek.
Yeah. So always have a great time there. Yep. I started just it was so fun to meet everyone, and then just started in the chat, hanging out, and I guess like a lot of people, I don't know if you were the same, Raymond, but when the vid hit, I started watching a lot more YouTube, and it was a lot of. Like, of course, the bigger channels like Gary or Doomcock, watched a lot of them. And then I love 3D printing, so I was watching all kinds of 3D printing videos. And then one day across my feed, it came across Clobbering Times. And I'm like, oh, of course, I love the thing. And I've always used that as my avatar. I love the Fantastic Four and comics, collected comics for years. So let me listen to one of these shows. I'm like, this is just like hanging out in the comic book store. And my local store had closed a few years before. I became pretty friendly with the owner, Paul. And it's like, yeah, well, the real world is called. He's like, they have much better health insurance. I can use my accounting degree now. He was like, I've had the comic book shop for, 30 years. He's like, it's time to, maybe,
get a real
something more stable. As much as he hated it.
Yeah.
And so I do unfortunately now do all my shopping online.
Yeah, that's
which is okay, but I was gonna say it's just not the same as going to the store, and of course it saves you money. Like you don't buy the extra stuff, or maybe some of those random issues, a good cover grabs, or all the memorabilia, or I used to buy all the Marvel Legends toys there. And,
I got a lot of those, but in my most recent moves, a lot of them have disappeared. It irritates me.
That's tough.
Yeah, but
then I just started watching. I think that's where I met you, probably on Saturday Night Star Trek.
Yeah,
probably just hanging out.
I think we had actually met on the Geek Game.
Well, I mean, just in the very first, or it could have been in the chat, or one of those chats. Yeah, just meeting through there, because you're always at Saturday Night Star Trek with Sandra as well.
Yeah.
So and then I said maybe people want to see all my quote unquote junk or stuff, and I'm thinking toying with doing a channel, and I super nervous. I'm like, then I did the first one was on a King Kong McFarlane action figure that I bought years ago and never unboxed it. So I'm trying to unbox it, live for the first, and I didn't have like my pliers and I can't get the Kong out of the box. Like, it's stuck in the package, and I'm like, my God, you can still see the video. It wasn't as bad when I watched it again, but I'm thinking like this is like the longest like 20 seconds trying to get this Kong out of the stupid box. I'm like, and I'm live, live on you. Now I do some things, you pre-record it and edit it, so you're not stuck trying to get all the things off for a half sec, a minute. And and then since then, meeting everyone, and the Global Geek Gang, that's probably the first time we talked in person, I'm guessing, with Clobbering Times had that on his channel in the afternoon. And of course, a lot more people are home during the day back then when we started. So no, but it's been a lot of fun. So met a lot of great people and friends, and it's just great to hang out. And then you can share your collection, which is always always a lot of fun. So I'm gonna switch to my cell phone. I'll use my cell phone as a camera.
Okay.
So I'm gonna log in. So if you see on StreamYards, it'll be
a separate one. Yeah.
One
of the things I've started doing, I was in the same boat, but we actually did it. We actually left the comic book shop that I went to because we moved down south. And the closest comic book shop to me was sort of like it was sort of like an adjunct to a gaming store. So they sold a lot of things with gaming and not so much comic books. And so
the gaming's really popular now.
So what I decided to do is, and the other store in the city is just way too far downtown. I'm not going to go all that far. Gas is too expensive.
Yeah.
I just saw the local gas prices is $3.60 something. Youch. So, so I started going to this place. I actually had them do set up a box for Fantastic Four stuff, Fantastic Four comic stuff, but then they stopped doing the packaging stuff.
Oh, they stopped,
Yeah, so I decided, well, I'll start going on Kindle and getting the Kindle reading comics.
Yeah.
So, hey, it saves room in my house.
Yeah, right? That's for sure, yeah.
Yes, it saves room in the house.
But the other thing that's the pain, though, it's not cheaper, though. That's the thing that you wish it were. You wish it were cheaper. I'm going to turn my just my standard cam on for a second. But I just got this Galactus and
wow.
Well, I've had the Galactus. I unboxed it the other day with Clobbering Times.
Nice.
So to show, just before I turn the other camera on.
Wow.
The darn thing is so big. I have a camera. That's the thing you find out too, being on YouTube. You figure out. I'm going to switch my headset here so I can go away from the microphone here. The other thing is all the gear and stuff that you can use and lighting. And so I have like a camera now on a swing arm on my desk, but this Galactus is so big that you can't get close. You can't go back far enough.
How big is it?
It's 32 inches tall.
Whoa,
which is insane.
Yeah.
So it's wild. Yeah, it's crazy. So I'm gonna pop in on my other my cell phone, which is pretty cool. You can do that on StreamYard. So worked on Loki's channel yesterday. So hopefully, that'll work.
All right, got it. And Matt G just came on and joined us. Hello, Matt G. Wow, that is incredible.
Let me go back. I gotta go back actually. If you want to make that one full, that camera full screen, Raymond.
Holy moly! And I notice it doesn't have the G in the center. That
Yeah,
that
yeah.
went
Clobber Towns mentioned that yesterday. Yeah.
that went
Oh,
that went by the
oh,
wayside a long time ago.
yeah, it did. Yeah, yeah.
But
Oh,
it
Raymond, why
wasn't.
don't you make? Sorry, make that cam, the Mark D cam, full screen. Maybe people can see it better.
There you
There
go.
we go.
Wow.
Is that great? So I'll turn the light. I have to stand up, push the button to turn the lights on. Let's see here. So he's got lights too. So he lights up.
Oh wow. Wow. The lights he shows as he's ready to devour a planet. Pudgy asks, "Does Galactus dispense gumballs?" He looks like he should.
Well, I don't know. Might keep him hungry, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Legata says, "I thought Galactus is supposed to be big." Yeah.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
He's the biggest he's the biggest in your collection now.
Well, yeah. So I have all the other Galactize, I call them. I have a statue, and I'm going to do a video on that. All the different Galactus figures that I have.
Mhm.
Here's one from the John Byrne cover. Here's a diorama of that's how big Galactus kind of should be,
Mhm.
in relation to the figures.
Mhm.
So this guy is pretty much in line with that.
Yeah. Well, you look at
So if
you,
sorry,
you
the
look at
camera.
Terax and Silver Surfer. Yeah, they look about the right scale.
Yeah, yeah. So if you look at that there, yeah. So you can see even with the camera, I've got to go way
Yeah, way
back
down.
here way back and if you go below here. So this quite the figure.
Yeah, very detailed.
Yeah, no, they did a nice job with it. Like you said, yeah, there's no G anymore.
Mhm.
But the fingers are all, I'll show, I'll go in detail about the figure, but you've got the surfer here, which comes with him. And there's the stand here, and you can actually put the surfer in his hand to hold him. And the same thing with Frankie Ray. So as a herald, another herald of Galactus, and then you had Morg, who Clobber in Times was not a fan of.
Mhm.
Oh, down goes Frankie Ray. Even with their cosmic powers, it's tough to. It's always a curse of getting action figures to stand up, right?
Yeah.
I just
Now,
knock them all down.
now the Surfer, did it come with the Galactus or is that
Yeah, yeah.
separate?
So that's
Oh
yep.
wow.
There. See, look, see, they all. Let me put them back up. I'm sorry. Yeah. So what they did with this is a HasLab.
Mhm.
So the figures, they have incentives, right? So they try to get the more people that they had purchasing Galactus. They had levels, so I think they had like 10,000 people. You got Frankie Ray, so they kept adding, different levels. Oh, why did the camera do that? I'm on camera. Let me turn that on and off. Sorry, I got one of those gimbals, and there we go. Huh, that was weird. It just flopped off for a second. I'm trying to get all these figures set up. They never want to stay on. Yeah. So then they actually reached all the different levels for this
Mhm.
figure in terms of sales. So the other one like didn't sell was the Ghost Driver, as we joke, call it Ghost Driver.
Mhm.
So that figure didn't. You have to reach a minimum. The other one that didn't sell was the Star Wars Rancor. I guess it was too overpriced, so
Mhm.
that didn't sell either. But the Galactus figure was very, very popular, and that I think it had like 20,000 sales or something like that. So it was able to reach that threshold. So yeah, so let me show you guys some of the details they have on the figure. So of course he lights up.
Yep.
Push the button. He's got batteries, no power cosmic,
Oh, okay.
and and he lights up in the back. Also lights up too. I don't know if you
Hmm.
can see that back there, but the back lights up,
Nice.
and the fingers all work. So he can give you the finger. We won't do that,
Mhm.
but but it's all it's got some nice articulation in there.
Yeah.
So then you could put. I don't want to knock the figure down now when I'm holding the camera, but you can put this piece is sculpted, so you can have the figure. You can put the figure and it like snaps. It doesn't snap in that well, but you can get her either Surfer or Galactus. Excuse me, Surfer Frankie Ray.
Or Frankie Ray, yeah. Wow.
In there, yep. Oh, then I just dropped them all again. Yep. And they never design these so that like these bases hold the figures really well.
Of course
There's
not.
Galactus giving thumbs up. Yep.
At least they did. I never liked. I saw both of the Fantastic Four, and the Rise of the Silver Surfer, and I'm like, Galactus is a cloud. That was the worst. That was the stupid.
Well, that was the Ultimate Avengers where they decided to go that route instead of Ultimate FF instead of the traditional FF. So
yeah,
epic fail. Epic fail. So so everything is pretty detailed. You can see here they did a nice job.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna keep this in the floor behind my desk. I don't have a big, as much stuff as I have crammed in here. Or I was thinking of hanging him from the ceiling. But as I go, I'll show you guys the office. He'd block a lot of stuff. He's so darn big. But
yeah,
I've seen some nice displays where people use them. And
did you buy it online or?
This was the HasLab. So if you Google HasLab Galactus, it'll actually come up with the page.
Right.
And you can see that. Yep. And I'm gonna grab something in the other room real quick. Okay. And if my wife is not in there, I'll take you guys in there to see Galactus. But the other Galactuses I have. But let me just check if I'll be right back.
All right, let's see. Hello, Shooter8323. He says, ahoy, happy Easter, everyone. Yes, happy Easter. And for those in our chat who celebrate Passover, happy Passover.
And hail to Shooter. He's actually, I started a Patreon. He's my very first Patreon. So thank you very much. Okay. Much appreciated. Yeah.
Very cool.
I just wanted to get the thing figure. Yeah, so just to show you how big he is compared to Galactus. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's still close to scale.
It's pretty close, yeah. I mean, you could have a little bit bigger. Like that was we were talking about yesterday. People were saying, "Oh, well, Galactus maybe could have been a little bit bigger," but I'm pretty happy with this. I mean, I guess he could have been a tiny bit bigger, but he's pretty close in scale. People are saying, like the Burn, this figure, like the thing could fit on his shoulder. So, but it's okay. It's a pretty cool scale. Yeah. So it works pretty. I think it works pretty good.
Yeah.
And so let me show you the different figures. So here's Frankie Ray, Nova. Mm-hmm. Oh, not Nova. I mean, so she became Herald the Galactus.
Yeah.
So that was one of the add-on figures that that you could purchase, or with the purchase, it's an incentive. It's like, hey, if you buy it, you're going to get all these extra figures. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So we got her, and then we've got the Surfer figure is pretty darn nice too, I have to say.
Yeah, I like that. That Surfer figure looks real good.
And then the figures too, you can the head sculpt is pretty nice. They did a nice job with that, and a lot of articulation in the figures.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, the ankles you can actually spin the ankles, which is kind of cool. I don't know if you can see that so he's got a sideways ankle, which a lot of action figures don't have yet. Well, it's tough to keep him on the surfboard.
True. That's true.
It's you got to just get it balanced just right. But he's and they have different hands you can change, and then of course they've got they always have these funky multi colored or like a shield or something here that he can hold. So Frankie has different fingers. Surfer has different fingers or hands.
Okay, you can attach these different.
You can change the hands. Yeah, I'll show those I have those somewhere. Where did I put those? Yeah, I'll grab those. Always keep your stuff in a bag so you don't lose your.
Oh yeah.
action figure, and I gotta label this bag. But yeah, different hands, and there's different faces for Galactus. I'll take those out and show everyone. And then Morg.
Everybody's talking about the Gorn.
Oh, they like the Gorn, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't see the chat, guys. So yeah, Raymond, if you have there's any questions coming in or something, let me know.
Yeah. The Goddess Legionii asks, "Oh, what's that one from?"
So this is the alternate faces of Galactus. So I think this is from Marvel Zombies.
Oh, okay.
When Tony Stark and Spider-Man and Wolverine, they all ate Galactus and got the power cosmic. And there's another, it's like an angry face. So that comes with Galactus. And then it had the head of Doom. Head of Dr. Doom came with it.
I like
Although his eyes look like the robot eyes. I wonder if it's a Doom buff. But it was Marvel 2-in-1 where Doom put his, I think he either took over Galactus's body or I can't remember the exact storyline.
I know he did it in Secret War. He took over the
power cosmic. Yeah, so maybe that's what he made himself look like Galactus. Someone said it was, I don't remember, it was Phantom Outsider who was telling us it was Marvel 2-in-1. But that's pretty cool. So you can change the head. I don't know how often I do that. I'll switch heads just to show you.
Okay.
And then here's an older Frankie Ray that I had.
Oh, okay.
Which is pretty cool too. I was just comparing. You always want to compare versions of figures. So
yeah.
This was, I think, the line. I think it was Thor or Silver Surfer line. I think this was the first when the Silver Surfer comic was cartoon was out.
Yeah.
So I always love this figure because it's pretty cool. She's flying, you have the figure flying. She's attached with, with her, with the head there. It's attached, so it's always I thought that was a cool figure. There, let's put the camera down. We'll change faces of Galactus.
Oh, I gotta ask about that Sue Storm picture.
Sure, yeah.
Figure in the back, but we can wait.
Sure, yep. That's actually a Barbie figure. Well,
a Barbie figure?
It's a Barbie, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I bought it for my daughter.
But that logo, the logo, which series? Which series was that?
I think it's the movie. I think it's around the time of the movie. That's when I'm trying, if I remember correctly. Yep. Yeah, it looks like it's the movie. Yep. I'll get it closer as soon as I change.
Not Fantastic.
No. The Fox movies. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me give Galactus a fake facelift here.
Okay. And while he's doing that, the Goddess asks, "Do you have more Star Trek 9-inch figures, or just the 4 behind Galactus?"
Oh, I have a bunch of those. Yeah, I don't know how many, but I do have a bunch of Migos. Yeah, I'll show some of those, and some are, just a lot of stuff doesn't all fit in the room, unfortunately or fortunately. So
Galactus is made for her pleasure by Bald Eagle.
I do love those Star Trek Migos, and you can still they're still making them now, so you can still buy those. Cool. There's new versions. Yep. So here's the angry Galactus face.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is pretty cool too. I like.
Oh,
I do like that. Isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty nice.
The glasses, the lights really bring it out. That anger. Face.
Yeah. Right.
Yep.
Don't mess with Galactus. Yep. I'm hungry. I hunger.
Yep. I want food. Sounds like this chat.
Yeah.
Sounds
like
talk
about food.
Mm-hmm.
So let me switch.
Lurking, keeping Pudgy out of trouble.
Switch faces again.
Okay.
Then we can go to the evil.
Oh, the
zombie face.
The zombie face, yeah.
It's actually pretty easy. It's pretty easy to switch these out in and out, which is nice. It's kind of like a squishy rubber.
Oh, okay.
You just kind of pop it in. I'll show what it looks like without the face. Yeah. So here's Skeletor Galactus.
Yeah, Skeletor Galactus. That is cool.
That's cool too. Yeah. So I guess depending on my mood, I can change the face. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So without the mask, is it just
Yeah, I'll show you what it is without the mask. Yeah.
okay?
So these are kind of like squishy
Okay.
rubber,
Squishy rubber. Okay.
plastic. Yep. So there's a give to them. So I hope they last. We'll see in 50 years. I guess I won't be here. So that the toys sometimes the plastic.
Oh, okay. I see.
That's what it kind of looks scary there too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an empty helmet.
Yeah. So you just we'll put Solemn Galactus back in here. If we get this.
Yes, look at us. We've shown a lot of your 9-inch figures. Those are pretty cool too.
Yeah, Amigos are very cool. Yeah. So here, why don't we go? Oh, and then here I'll change the head. Here we'll put the Dr. Doom head on. Let's see how that.
Phantom Outsider says Galactus needs Thin Mints or Snickerdoodles.
Yeah.
Snickerdoodles. What's a man doing with a Barbie at this time of night? In space.
Yeah.
LOL.
Yeah. Well, my daughter didn't want her anymore. It was in a room. She's like, I'm either gonna give her to Goodwill or Dad. And I'm like, I'll take her back. She'll find a home in my office. Yep.
That's my. What do you mean? There's no more Eclair's face?
Yeah. All right. Already standing up. Good.
All right.
So there's no lights in the Doom head, unfortunately. But that they did the base plate actually. There's two AA batteries in Galactus's back.
Yeah.
And then there's AA batteries in the other head. So the head actually lights up separately.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of cool. Yeah. So here's the Doom head.
Ah! Wow. Wow. That
crazy.
does look like that would be. No, that he didn't do that at Secret Wars.
It wasn't Secret Wars. Someone said it was Marvel 2-in-1. So
yeah,
if you Google the covers for Marvel 2-in-1, I should look that up. But
yeah, that is cool.
Yeah,
that is very cool. Andy Masterson is here, and he says, "Toys, toys, toys." Hey, Andy, how are you, sir? Yes, that Galactus.
He's a toy expert. Custom figures.
Yeah. Yes, he is. But yeah. But the way you were showing it on the okay, that shows how I forget things. In Secret Wars, Doom stole the powers of the Beyonder. Yeah.
Oh, the Beyonder. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, but he used Galactus to do it. But yeah, that's a big head, and
yeah.
Man, that is such a wow. The scale of that thing is just absolutely awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it's very cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's got to be the biggest action figure out there. I'm guessing. Or Andy's here unless I'm sure that maybe there's some custom figures that are bigger, or he would know. But let me put Doom's head back on. Well, we don't want. I mean, Galactus's regular head back on. We don't want Doom in charge. He's more dangerous.
I've pulled up on Google. The Frankie Ray tier is 160. The Two-Face tiers are 375. Wowzers.
What was the number of people who bought the HasLab? I guess So there's a lot of controversy about Hasbro, having a crowdfunding for something like this as a big company. Yeah, they would have sold a ton of these if they just made them. Like we'll swing around the room, but like I have I'll show more detail after, but I have that big Playmobil Enterprise. You know, they didn't crowdfund that.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah. That's the one where the bridge opens up and.
Yeah, I'll show that in a minute too. But let me see if I can get the surfer to stand up again. But
yeah, I've got it up. Let me. I'm going to.
I'm gonna share the screen there.
Yeah, I'm going to share
The
screen.
HasLab page. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's actually eBay. Let's see if I can bring up the HasLab.
Well, if you just Google HasLab Galactus, and that should be the first page that come up. Is actually the Hasbro website, and has all the details.
Not on mine. It goes to, but I've got
here,
it. I've got Hasbro Pulse. That must be the. Okay, there it is. There it is.
I'll put it in the private chat if you don't.
No, I got it.
You got it. Okay, good. Yeah, it shows you the different levels and then. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's Hasbro Pulse. Yeah. So it was So tier 1 was Nova at 16,000, Surfer at 17,000, Morg at 20, and the Head of Doom at 22,000 backers. Yep.
Okay, why is it not? Why is StreamYard's decided it's not going to present my screen?
Oh, maybe because the camera's full screen right now?
No, yeah. Okay, let's see.
Oh, and Shooter, thank you, Shooter. It says it's Marvel 2-in-1 Fate of the Four.
Can people still hear me? Because my StreamYards is just locked up on me.
I can hear you.
Okay. Let me do.
Oh yeah, that was the series that was out just before the FF relaunched, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
I think, yeah.
It's totally locked up my browser, so I will be right back. Keep showing.
Okay, I'll keep showing. Yep. Yeah, hopefully, everyone can keep hearing me. Yep. All right. Well, let me go around the room. Yep. This is Raymond reboots. Yep. So yeah, it's always fun to show different things and toys you collected. So we've got here. That was my first video. Was King Kong, McFarlane Kong, and he's also grabbed a Uhura there too. So there's the Doomsday Machine, which I 3D printed, and I'm offering that on my Patreon right now. Here's the Barbie figure. So she says, brains, boldness, beauty, and brawn. So that's an old from the FF movie. I got this as a gift Christmas years ago, and of course it's great to frame all these books and records. So framed from the Star Trek book and record collection, and is another 5 adventures. Really cool artwork, great cover. So it's fun to frame these. You can get these where I am, Michael's store. You just buy these frames pretty cheap. I guess Raymond's back, right?
Yep.
Good. Yeah.
Gumby, you gotta love Gumby. Semper Gumby.
Yeah.
Let me try again now that I have only 2 browsers going.
There's a soundtrack for the motion picture, Star Trek 4. And here's some more 9-inch figures. So these are some of the newer figures. So you've got Spock from dress uniform. There's an Uhura figure. Patton soundtrack. We've got James D. Kirk. Let me turn the light up here a little bit. Some Mini-Mates figures. You gotta have a Spock clock, right?
A Spock clock, yes. Hello, Lisa. How are you?
Hey, Lisa.
Welcome. Yes, a Spock clock is only watch.
And this is my favorite motion picture poster because it's got the Trinity there, right? So
yeah, that is true.
As much as Lee is an interesting character, McCoy always should have been in that poster. It always bugged me.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the Dynamic Forces purchase. So sometimes you see, oh, should I buy this? So I was glad that I bought
Yeah.
I bought that. Yep. It's a Star Trek Enterprise, obviously Diamond Select version. So the Playmates are nice. I have a bunch of the Playmates, but I think the Diamond Selects were above and beyond. Did a really nice job. There's a new version out now of the Playmates one, which is nice. But I think I don't know. I think this one's nicer. But I'll probably buy the other one anyway.
Okay, finally. Now let's see if StreamYards will cooperate.
Yep.
Oh, I like your helmets. I like those helmets right there.
Yes. Can you make that full screen again,
Sure.
Raymond? Or people can see better. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that is so cool.
So this was actually an art. I got to do a stream on this video. An artist does reclaimed garbage and creates art out of it. So I've got the artist's information. My wife was at somewhere on traveling and saw this and bought this for me for Christmas. It's really cool.
Nice. That's nice. All right, let me see if I can.
This is something I got up in Maine. You know, you go to those small little. It's not a trade show, but like just like a craft show.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm like I go right to the genre stuff. So this is actually from Burger King. So this was like one of the movie giveaways, and they have all kinds of art. They have to trademark and patent the art to use it commercially. So once the patent runs out, it's in public domain. So the artists can, they can use this image, and it's in the public domain. So even though it's Star Wars, they can still do it. So you put it on like this old old board. It's really cool, and they have all kinds of old images, toys and things. They had the X-wing fighter. Of course, I love R2D2 and C3PO, so I grabbed that one.
I like the Kirk with the dress uniform. Is that Mego?
Cool Mego. That's a new Mego. Yeah, you can still. Pretty sure you can still buy that right now.
Yeah, actually, someone, I don't remember who, I got the Mego, Cisco, and Quark.
Yeah, they just had those out. Yeah, I mean that was a special series you could buy.
Yeah.
And now they think they're selling them as well, but it was Topps was selling each week. I think I bought Worf, then I bought Spock from the Motion Picture. I bought a couple of those figures, but it took like a year to get them. It was crazy.
Yeah. I know it was a gift from somebody. I'm trying to. Was it Jill? I don't remember who, but someone got those to me. Let's see.
They're very nice. No, they're cool. Yeah.
Okay. Here is. Let's see. There, for those who are interested, there's the Galactus.
Yep. So it shows you all the pictures and the different levels and everything you get with Galactus. Yeah.
Yep.
It's very cool. Yep.
Yep. Okay. Let's go back to.
So here's of course, probably the greatest issue with the thing in it.
Oh, yeah.
2-in-1 annual number 7.
Going against the champion.
Champion, yep. That's one of my all-time favorite. And I just remember as a kid reading it, like, this was so good. Of course, you got to have a Funko Pop Galactus. This is not popular in the Captain Crunch box there.
Yeah. Anti-derivative Jill is here. Hello.
Hey, Jill.
She is saying, Mark, he has the best room. Yes.
Thank you, Jill. Yep.
Yes.
This is Infinity Gauntlet. Oh, sorry. I was just to say it's signed by George Perez. I got to meet him at our local comic book shop. So he signed that. He signed actually all of the Infinity Gauntlets that he did.
Oh, okay.
Covers for me. And then, of course, this I talked to him about. I love this. I don't know why. I just love this cover. He's like, yeah, it was so nice to talk to George Perez. And he said, yeah, this is how much he liked this cover, too. It was just something about it was really cool. Yep.
Yeah.
You've got to have a Wolverine phone, right?
Of course.
You never know if you're going to see if. Wait, let me check, see if Professor X is calling. No, he didn't call. Thunderbird 2. I got stuff on the floor. I got so much stuff around. Like this box is out. I gotta build the Enterprise C. I just 3D printed one. Oh no, excuse me, NX-01 refit. I don't know why I
Yeah,
call
that's
it
the
this.
refit.
Yeah, refit.
Now,
Yep.
okay, was the refit supposedly the one in those are the Voyagers, or because they never?
Well,
I don't think they
it
ever
never
showed.
officially happened, but now in the latest one of the episodes of Picard season 3, when they went to the ship graveyard,
Uh-huh.
they said that was the refit. NX-01 refit was in one of the docking stations, or one of the
Oh, okay.
docking areas there, and it did look like it. So Doug
Huh.
Drex actually designed the original ship to have that refit from all along, which is brilliant. And allegedly between the 4th and 5th season, they were going to have the ship refit. The refit happened, but
Right, because
unfortunately
they
the show
never.
got canceled.
But they only in the season finale, they never showed the outside. It was all in the.
Oh
It
yeah, that
was
silly
all.
episode. Yeah,
It was all in the holodeck, and I think it was
Yeah.
only just the insides. I don't.
Yeah.
Again, I don't remember. So it could have been the refit,
Yeah, you don't know, but
but you don't know yet.
so now it's in canon now, allegedly, Picard season 3. So
Well, none of
but these are
that's
3D Lego figures that I printed.
Oh, cool.
So those came
Well, I
out
love
really
the
good.
different
Those are
hair.
fun.
I love the
The
different
hair, right?
hairstyles.
Yeah, different hair. Yeah. Here's the signed Reggie Jackson. I'm a Yankees fan, so
Nice.
my sister met Reggie and got that signed for me.
Oh, cool.
Gretzky.
Gretzky,
You got to have a
yes.
penguin duck, right? I mean,
Yes, the penguin duck. Yes.
there's the old school Star Wars Empire Strikes Back poster. And you got to have a Huckleberry Hound too, right?
Oh yeah, Huckleberry and the phaser. Yes, I got one of those. Ooh, a Metropolis.
That was a special con exclusive at one of the cons.
Nice.
My buddy was in San Diego. I'm like, Chris, he's like, do you want anything? I'm like, I went through the list and I found it. I'm like, that looks like it might be worth getting. So yeah.
Yeah.
The first C-3PO.
Yes.
Terminator. I love these minifigs. Yeah. This is always a cool Wolverine figure.
Yeah, that is.
You got to have Tom Baker, right?
Gotta have Tom Baker.
Yeah. And these are some of the Scotty Young pins they get at Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Walking Dead. Be shown. Yep. We got Data. Data is back, I guess now.
Yeah.
Watching the new stuff. Fantastic Four patch.
Oh. What phaser is that? Oh, that's from the movie.
Yeah. Well, that doesn't count anymore. But
no. Phantom Outsider. Phantom Outsider says you have to hope R.M. Briggs never hears you say something. Hears you called something from the filth canon.
Yeah. And I've got a lot of these Eagle Moss little lead figures.
Mm-hmm.
Which are kind of cool. Oh, Hulk needs to be dusted. Don't tell Raquel that either.
Yeah.
So you try to figure out, a small room, but you try to figure out how much stuff can I fit in here.
Yeah, that's the same thing here. Even with built-in curio places. Oh, I love Mo Khan. That looks like Mo.
Yeah, just the Con Bell. Yeah.
Yeah, the Con here looks like Mo from the Three Stooges art
right
cartoon. Yeah.
That's a thing. Golf head protector. You got golf club cover.
Oh, okay.
Which is not. I bought that on eBay, but it looks more like a puppet from here.
Yeah.
I just did a video on this Kirk from the
cool.
second pilot. Yeah, with the phaser rifle. That's a cool statue.
Jill says, "No, Mark. The new stuff has Frankendata."
Yeah. Well, my kids gave me that phaser, so I got it for Christmas, so I had to put it up. That's my out. Yep.
Nothing on P Hard counts as canon, even Kirk's skeleton. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's so creepy they did that.
Con, Nooney, and Howard.
Yeah.
Oh, like that thing.
So that's the famous this man, this monster
Oh, okay.
statue.
That's
Loosely based on that. Yeah.
yeah.
And we got Hillary
Billy,
beer
Billy Beer and Hillary Beer.
and Hillary beer, and we got Bill as a corkscrew and Hillary's a nutcracker.
that somehow has a certain make sense quality on it.
Yeah. And we got Avengers cereal in the corner there.
Okay.
These were the Lord of the Rings special edition DVDs back in the day. Came with the statues, so they came with Gollum.
Yeah, she likes Jill likes the Gollum, and Legata says some Space 1999. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Eagle Moss ship. Yep. I
Did
gotta
I
hang that
see?
from the ceiling.
Did I see you have hanging over your ceiling Thunderbirds model?
Well, I do have Thunderbird 2.
Is
down
that the one
here.
hanging off the? Oh, okay.
Well, I'm
There's
gonna
two.
have to hang. That's gonna be. I've got to put all the decals on her, and then I'm
Mhm.
gonna hang her up. Yep. I did do a video on that. If you search
Now,
my
what's the
channel.
other one that's up on the? Is that
Okay, so
is
we've
that
got
Air Force fighter on then? Then up on top
this is.
from the hanging from the ceiling. Okay, I
Oh,
see.
I've got Deep Space Nine, and this is All Good Things Enterprise.
Mm-hmm.
Batteries are out, so
Of course.
she doesn't light up. That's the Diamond Select one. That's really cool.
Yeah,
It makes sounds when they.
I've got the Playmates Enterprise E, the Playmates Defiant. I think it's Playmates Enterprise. Oh, the NX-01.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
No, they did a nice job with those. Yeah.
yeah. Since
But
I don't
you
have
have that, but you probably don't have this though. You don't have a Star Trek 4 marshmallow dispenser, do you?
no.
You gotta have that when you go camping with Mr. Spock.
Ah.
It's marshmallow dispenser.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That was a craft giveaway for the movie.
Huh.
So of course I sent away for the marshmallow dispenser. I wish I'd sent away for more of them. It's got, I won't open it, but it's got a fork, knife, and spoon in there,
Oh,
and it
okay.
actually works to dispense the marshmallows. Yeah, and you got to say marshmallows, not marshmallows.
You have got to somehow get me that sign, the thing parking only.
I'm thinking of printing these, copying them, and
I've got
making.
to have it.
I probably will do that. Yeah, everyone loves that thing sign. Yeah, Paulie wants one.
Violators will be clobbered.
Yeah, yeah. So I got to redo that, and I talked to a printer who could actually do like 50 copies, so I can sell them on Fleabay probably or Patreon. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, let me know. Let me know when you do.
I'll let you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna change the logo too. So here, let me finish this shelf so we go in order. Yep. So
okay.
Hopefully everyone's not too bored by this stuff. But here's my tricorder. Let's see if tricorder should. Oh, the batteries go dead. There we go.
And Rennie L just put your posted your channel. So
oh, thank you very much. Yep.
Yes, please.
Thank you, Rennie. And we've got Terminator. We've got Schwarzenegger Commando. Wrath of Khan mousepad.
Oh, a modern Cylon, a reboot Cylon.
Yeah, reboot Cylon. Yeah. C-3PO. These are some of the Christmas ornaments I leave out all year. So like, that's the Wrath of Khan. Let's see if it. I think it lights up. Let's see if it goes. Fire. Yep, there we go.
Oh, that is cool.
I mean, you can't put that in the box all year.
No, you can't.
Some more Star Trek and Star Wars. There's another ornament too. This little guy here's an ornament.
Yeah, the Star Trek one. I remember that one.
Yeah.
There's a tricorder.
Yeah. And there's my first toy phaser. So this is the old Remco from the 70s. Okay,
yeah.
73. So it's a flashlight. It makes an annoying sound. Yep. I gotta do a video on that one.
Okay.
So let's go to the next shelf. We've got a thing ball, of course, more communicators, thing car, Star Trek motion picture. Oh no, that's Wrath of Khan. Is that Wrath of Khan or motion picture? Might be motion picture. There were two different models. Close enough. There's the original Mego. Was this Mego communicator? This is one of my favorite all-time toys. So you push the button and it pops. The cover pops up. Let me. Old school walkie-talkies. So I played with these for hours. So November 76, that says. old toy. Yep. Let's see here, Mr. Potato Head, indeed. Dialect. This another Christmas ornament, but I don't think you probably can't hear me saying exterminate. Yep. And of course, Captain Infinity's favorite Star Trek episode, City on the Edge of Forever. And then we've got General Patton action figure.
Yeah, I've seen that one. I've tried to
Yeah,
get
it's
it.
a really nice series. They did Eisenhower and they did I think they did Bradley.
Yeah.
The Phoenix, the Micronauts.
Did you ever get all the Star Trek Micro Machines when they were doing them?
Yeah, I have. I'm guessing I have most of them.
Okay.
I've got, sorry, get the camera straight here. Yeah, just got a few of them out with some of the figures. They always fall off the stands. They had the air conditioning going, and then you have on the stands, and the stands they'd fall off. But yeah, those Micro Machines were so much fun.
Yeah, they were.
They're a lot of fun.
Yeah,
a ton of those. Yep.
I've got those, and I got all the Battlestar Galactica Micro Machines.
Oh, I don't have Galactica. Those are cool. Yeah. And it's my old lead figures when I was a kid and painted those. Yeah. You gotta have Cara Dune, right? That was the only figure I was able to get her. Here's this DS9, which is on Saturday Night Star Trek right now.
Yeah,
that's a great Playmates, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I've got it. That's on top of my.
Give her a spin.
That's top of my DVD player.
Cool. Cool. Yeah, it has a nice stand for it too. So
yeah, but I lost
the stand.
But I lost the Enterprise. I got to find.
Oh, you lost the Enterprise? Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah. What I'm trying to do is I've got a Micro Machines Defiance, and
Let's see if it would fit.
Yeah, I mean it will fit, but I'm trying to attach it. I may have to get.
I guess you could drill a hole in it, and
yeah.
And this is the old Micronauts Repto.
Oh, okay.
That's one of my favorite toys as a kid too. I love the Micronauts.
Oh yeah.
It's been that around. Yep. Very cool play set. Yep. And then
Jill got the Star Trek II ornament for my birthday.
Nice.
I didn't see that one come out with the bridge.
I think it's about 5 years old. I'm guessing, but yeah.
Okay,
it wasn't this year. Yep.
Which means it's going to be expensive.
Of course, you have to have. That has a hyperdrive. That has a 500 megabyte hard drive in it too.
Nice.
My friend gave that to me. It was his dad's, and I looked it up. I think it was $1,500 as an add-on to add that hyperdrive. It no longer works. I think the capacitors are shot.
I miss my Commodore 64.
Here's a TRS-80 Model 2000, which is one of the few computers that had a 186 chip in it. For you computing geeks out there, before they went, the 8088, and then they were advertising the 186 chip before the 286 chip took off. Yeah. There's another favorite action figure, the
No Kill Eye. No Kill Eye.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the Hallmark. You got the Hallmark ornament with the Enterprise. Singing the song.
But you got to leave that out.
Playing the music. Well, I will tell you this. I have mine out. The movers in the last move
trashed it.
Yeah, they broke it. Fortunately, I guess the wires that connect to the nacelle for the lighting I was able to fix it.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Yeah, I was.
There's an
Yeah.
apocalypse, build a figure.
Yeah.
Of course, you can never have too many
No, you,
statues.
or the other members of the four.
Thor, yep, that's a Bowen Thor. And just try to
That's a
load
nice
up
suit.
Mego
That's a nice
Spider-Man.
suit.
Yeah, it's a Japanese company with K. I can't remember the name of it, but yeah, that always like that too. I think it was just her as a standalone. There's a couple
Hmm.
of new figures they have out now that you can purchase. Now, normally I have a Galactus, but I was doing a video on it, so it's in the other room. There's a
Okay.
Sentinel Build-A-Figure from the Legends line.
Yeah.
There's Michael Chiklis as the Thing.
Okay.
I was in a casino and I won like $500. So I went and bought the statue. The statue wasn't
Nice.
that much, but I won 500. So I'm like, I'm gonna go waste 150 on the statue. And normally I wouldn't have bought that because that's kind of a weird, weird, weird statue. But if I go that way,
And,
with the light
there's
power.
all the four. There's all the Fantastic Four.
This is my favorite too. My wife got me for that my birthday years ago. It was the Bowen Fantastic Four
I
set.
like the one.
It's
I
amazing.
like the Chiba one, right, right next to Sue. The
Let's see the.
okay, you've got Sue, and then you got he's right under Doctor Doom.
You talk the Thing or the
Yeah, the thing.
Oh yeah.
I like that
Yep.
one. I also like the
That's cute,
Funko
yeah.
Pop one.
It's a Funko Pop, yeah. Even
Yeah,
Raquel said she liked that Funko Pop, yeah.
I haven't seen any Funko Pops of the Fantastic Four.
There's a Doctor Doom figure from what line was that? That was the oh god, the Secret Wars. Secret Wars
Yeah,
line.
that was
Yep.
Secret Wars. Yeah.
Yeah. Now this is a diorama of the FF #1.
Yeah.
You've got Sue and you got the monster and Mole Man,
Mhm.
and then it matches up with these guys. So with the Thing, so Mr. Fantastic and the Torch, and that all goes together on a table. Of course, I can't fit them all together.
Of course you can.
All in one.
Oh,
So I
there's
just
Stan Lee.
split it up. Yeah, I got Stan there.
Yeah.
Another Thing bust and the Watcher.
Mm-hmm.
Rhino is back there.
Yeah.
Tick, Spoon,
Tick.
bunch of Thing busts back there.
You don't like the Thing.
Yeah, there's a bank. I got to put stands so I could see these better too. Like put layers. And this Princess Leia, my wife was like, I don't like the way she's quote unquote drawn. And then I was joking. It was like, well, Carrie Fisher approved. And I was watching a video with Carrie Fisher, and before she passed away, they had that documentary on her. And she had a life-size maquette of that one, and she went up and she grabbed her. She's like, "Oh, these are nice boobs," or whatever. She grabbed them. It was hysterical. She had such a great sense of humor.
A bit of a clubby obsession. Oh yeah.
So I got I love that Bowen surfer statue. That's a gooder, as Raquel would say. And this was like the Thing. There was like a Spider-Man is Amazing Friend line of toys. Yeah.
That cartoon I never liked.
My kids love that cartoon, so we all watched it. Of course, I bought all the toys for them. Yeah. They were the right age to watch it. MODOK. That's the Peter.
Who's MODOK holding?
Oh, Ant-Man.
Oh, okay.
It's flying up. Yeah, I put Ant-Man. That's a Christmas ornament, Ant-Man. Put that up. Yeah. And actually, we do have there's more small figures up here. So the Tick.
Wow. There's the Executioner.
Executioner, yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta have a Hulk Hogan. And there's the Ant-Man figure from the line that I have there that goes with the Giant Man figure. Spock.
Those are cool.
Aren't those cool? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a mystery set. I don't know if it was Funko or it was another company. They had like a sci-fi mystery set.
Wow.
You can still find a lot of these things on eBay. Yep. See, like I have, Thing, first day of issue, stamp there, which is cool. It's like a funny cartoon, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay, Hulk. We can get another pinata. Right?
That's cool.
A friend, like when Stan Lee died, a friend sent me a postcard of that.
Yeah.
So let's keep going down these shelves. Yeah, hope we're not.
Oh,
Hopefully, you guys are all enjoying this. Yep.
yeah, guys, put stuff out there.
So we got more figures. More figures. Thor. Those are wind up Fantastic Four, Hulk, Spider-Man. You gotta have
Thing
Jack
really
Power
looks
guard in your room too.
Thing really looks angry in that one sketch.
Yeah, right. That one there. Yeah. That's an ultimate FF Sue, but I buy everything that's FF. So
Hmm.
unfortunately, yeah. And that's a Build-A-Figure. That's what character is that? That's Onslaught. Yeah, Onslaught Build-A-Figure. And we got more figures up here. Let's see. Actually, if I grab the light, let me see if I can grab my light and hold it. Hold on.
Phantom Outsider said that Captain Crunch joined the FF at some point.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got RoboCop back there, Starbuck, Chewbacca. Yeah. I think George Bush is back there. Mandalorian. Those are Mighty Mugs.
Okay.
Hulk. It's really tough to see even when you're in my room, but Mantis.
I like that pic. That old school Invisible Woman.
Oh yeah, the bobblehead. Yeah, I got the Thor. Yeah. So it's like this Iron. Oh, I got the light here. So that Iron Man's a really nice Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just stuff.
I had a Heroes Reborn Iron Man, and again, it just disappeared.
Disappeared. It wasn't me.
Now I know. Look
at all. I love all these Lego figures. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're minifigs, they're not Legos, but. Oh, Mr. Fantastic fell over. It's the constant challenge of these minifigs.
Yeah.
There we go.
And you got a Green Lantern Wing.
Yeah, I'm not. It's not charged, so.
Oh, okay.
I can't use it today.
The comic book place I had, they were giving away the various colors of the lantern rings.
Nice.
So I've got most of them. I just got to figure out where they're all at.
Yeah. Here's some more little, Star Wars.
Uh-huh. Oh, I like that thing. Logo. I like the thing wearing the
Yankee hat. Right?
Yeah, that is cool.
I don't know where I found that. Sometimes you go to a comic book con or a toy store, or even eBay. Sometimes just you see things and you.
Yep, the Lantern Spectrum. Snorter Pooper says, I have a life-size Invisible Woman, but you can't see her. Double. Oh, there's a Herbie.
There's a Herbie. Yep.
There's a Herbie.
Yep. And then, of course, I have my Star Trek wall here. So you probably saw most of that from before. But so we got, the Enterprise and Wrath of Khan up there. And then these are, that's the laser disc. So it's fun. You buy the laser disc and you frame it. And then funny story about the Navigator, that's Laura Banks. She's actually going to be the comic at the Star Trek convention in Vegas this year. She's got a book out. I got to get her on my show. So I knew her I was doing websites, and a friend of a friend introduced us, and I did her website. And she's like, well, I'm a B actress. She's like, you probably, never heard of me, but she's like, I was in Wrath of Khan. I'm like, well, don't take this the wrong way, but I have your poster on my wall. So she actually came into this room. I didn't have as much stuff in it back now. No one would fit. But you want to make the camera full screen again, Raymond? I guess it glitched for a second. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah.
And I like the communicator panel right there.
Yeah, that's Think Geek. Yep. So let's see if the battery still works. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's doing the red alert.
Oh, okay.
And you got a Spock's ears, of course.
Of course.
Here's a signed Hulk 181 cover by Herb Trimpe.
Ooh,
Not the full
nice.
issue, but it was an edition. You got to have, Sue with Herbie,
Yeah.
and of course Marvel Girl.
hmm
I've got
So
my
what do you
Thor
think
hammer there.
about Ben finally marrying Alicia?
That's okay. I thought it was cool, as long as he didn't marry a Skrull, right?
Yeah, true. That's true. No, that was
I
Johnny.
like Johnny. That was so messed up when that had happened.
Yes,
so.
it was. No, I'm glad they finally tied the knot, even though it was Slott writing it.
Yeah, no, it was.
But
that
a lot
was
of
that was
Slott,
good to see.
I liked a lot of Slott, but then there was a lot of Slott that.
Well, then he banned me he blocked me on Twitter. So, and you know what a vicious and angry guy I usually am. So, and then here's the Gorn that everyone loves.
Yeah, the Gorn.
Let me grab.
The Squeaker, Steamboat Willie.
Yeah, that's going to be in the public domain soon. Yep.
Yeah.
So here's the Gorn.
Yeah.
He's gonna knock everyone over. Versus the, of course, when you guys watch, Clobber Times does a great Gorn impersonation.
Yes, he does do a great. He does do a great.
Great Gorn. Yep.
Yes. Probably takes a lot out of his life when.
Oh, it does kill his voice, I'm sure. Yeah, when he does that, yeah.
My Fan Outsider says, Marc D with a C quickly hides Iron Man Reborn figure.
Yeah.
John, go, John. Gornhub. Ugh. That's cringe.
And let's do last thing to show, which everyone always. This is what Raquel went crazy over years ago.
Oh, the phone.
This is the Star Trek phone.
The Enterprise phone.
Enterprise phone. Yeah. So let's see if I can get the. So if you pick, she's like, "Why is that in your basement?" So here, if you pick that up.
Yeah. Yeah. She really went bananas about that.
Yeah, so you can use that as a headset. Yeah, so I have one. I bought one for, and I've got to send it to her. Of course.
Oh, you still haven't yet?
I still haven't. Yeah, because I'm printing all these 3D prints for her, and it's so expensive to send to Canada that I want to send everything at once.
Oh, okay.
Everything at once. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that thing is awesome. That thing bust.
Yeah. That was one of my best purchases on eBay. I got it for a steal.
Oh,
just happy to have it. And then it was damaged.
Oh.
Thankfully, it was just the bottom, so he separated from the base. So then the guy was nice. I'm like, just, file a claim, and then like, just give me something off on it or whatever money you get back from the insurance. It wasn't that expensive to begin with, so luckily. But it would have been a shame if the whole thing had been, because they're pretty rare, I think. So
yeah.
And I had that in the basement too for years. I'm like, because I have my office in the basement. Like, let me bring that up. Yeah, pull that up. Yeah. So, that's a fun collectible to have. Yeah.
I like that one,
especially if you're a Thing fan. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So let me turn the. Oh, and of course, like you have a little. Just collect whatever you can. Like, of course, you got to have a Star Trek, car, right, from the 50s. Yeah.
Star Trek hearse. Huh? Where'd you get that from? When did they come out with that?
A couple of years ago. And then, like, here's like a C-3PO car or van.
Oh, okay. Looks like
so you're in the grocery store. Yeah, you're in the grocery store. It's like, I think some of these I saw in the grocery store. It's like, don't send me to buy anything, right? They've got toys everywhere now. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to turn this camera off. I think we got pretty much covered everything in the.
Yeah, there was a place called back in the late '80s called early
Intergalactic
90s.
Toys.
Yeah, Intergalactic Trading.
Okay.
And they had some really cool stuff. I was looking for all things Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. And
oh, nice. Yeah.
I actually got a cute, again, they missed. They get missing in the moves, but don't move. Once you got a place, don't move. If you're going to collect,
sounds like you didn't have very good movers, Raymond.
Yeah, true. I had a pewter of the Seaview. I had the technical manual from the Seaview.
Yeah.
And they have all vanished, and I don't know where they're at. And
how the heck does that vanish?
I don't know. I guess there's somebody who likes Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea.
I mean, that's pretty obscure series. I mean, as much as I love it, yeah, I have all the episodes, and it's really great. Some great sci-fi. I mean, some clunky.
Some long, some really quirky.
But every show has that. Every show has that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a shame that neither that one or UFO are on Blu-ray.
Yeah, UFO has never been on Blu-ray.
No.
Actually, I think it was on. I think recently UFO did make it to Blu-ray, maybe a couple, just in Britain. I could be wrong.
No, I think that's right.
Sure. I'm pretty sure UFO. I'm pretty sure it finally made it to Blu-ray.
Yeah, but in the British region.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, usually I do the for the clubhouse. I've got to do a UFO watch party before the episode, which reminds me. Thank you for reminding me that. Yeah.
Okay.
So tonight on my channel, we'll be doing a watch party. Usually I do it at like 8:30.
Oh, okay.
Just so we can time it with the clubhouse.
Yeah.
Because we're doing UFO. Mm-hmm. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah.
Yep. Well, in an hour, you'll be able to check out the watch party for UFO.
Or as Raquel says, UFO.
UFO.
We're supposed to say
UFO.
Yeah. Yeah. No, but depends. Like sometimes they'll say
UFO, and then sometimes they'll say UFO, but usually they say there's like a UFO on the way. It's almost like when they're talking about an enemy.
Yeah.
It's like there's a UFO coming in. So that's that. But it's fun to hear them say UFO. I like it. Yeah. And the comics said there was a group called the UFOs too, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think
against
so.
the Hulk.
Hey, can you put your link for tonight's chat in the private chat, and I'll post it for you.
Yeah, actually, I didn't make the episode yet, but I'm going to create it on StreamYard right now, and then I'll send you the link.
Okay, sounds good.
Yep, because I just remembered. It's just it's Thursday. It's Thursday night already.
Yeah. Well, so with me moving the show, kind of probably screws up everything. Snorter Poopa says Voyage was a good show until they started doing the Man and the Rubber Sea Monster shows. I watched The Phantom Strikes and The Return of the Phantom earlier this week. Those were two good episodes, Snort. Yes.
Yeah, I mean some of them I think especially like Lost in Space, the give us the monster of the week versus the more thoughtful episodes. But in the beginning that was more of like a spy show. I recently started rewatching it and then I didn't finish, but it's really fun, and the special effects are great. And I always loved the idea of being the submarine, the sea view, and then when you had the smaller sea view that could launch and fly.
The flying sub.
Wow, that's so cool.
I love the flying sub.
Yeah, I love that too. Yeah, it's very much Thunderbirds. I don't know which was first, but it was just great stuff. Yeah, really good. Yeah.
That's a lie, Snorter Poopas. I haven't struck anybody or returned anywhere in months. From Phantom Outsider. Yes, that's true, Andy. The UFOs were created by Simon Utrecht, modeling themselves after the FF. Yes, and that was in a Hulk. And that was in a Hulk magazine.
It was the Hulk, right? It was the Hulk. I thought. Yeah.
Their first
Hulk
appearance
villains,
was the Hulk.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, your brain has so many comic books in it. People ask me about comics, and then I just forget. You've read. I've read probably like 15,000 comics.
Yeah.
Give or take, and then you you just can't remember some of this. You know, I don't know. Some people are much better than me. But you're trying to remember some of the storylines, and like, it's you know, oh, wow, I can't remember
Yeah,
that.
that's true.
But then someone starts talking about it, then it kind of jogs your memory. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, so
Yep.
which is cool. But yeah, it's just fun, so much fun to read all those old you know, we always talk about how the new stuff, you know, maybe isn't so good to be nice. Yeah, I'm being nice.
Yeah.
You know, you always got the old stuff that you can go go read. So that's
that's true.
That's always nice. Yeah.
I've got about 6 or 7 boxes in my mud room right now.
And have you read them all?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I got a big backlog of stuff to read. And then the digital stuff, I have to say, is very convenient too. And as the text in all the comic books seemed to get smaller as the older I got, so it's like
that's true. That is so true.
And I'm trying to read it. I'm like, gosh darn it! I used to make fun of my dad for having to wear glasses, and he's like, just you wait. Your hair's gonna fall out, and you're gonna need glasses.
Yeah.
And
all right.
Yeah, so it's fun digital, and then you don't if you do happen to fortunate enough to have any of the books that are semi-valuable, actually valuable, then you don't trash them too by reading them digitally, which is nice too. And then you can zoom in on it. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I just sent you the link for the watch party at 8:30. Just scheduled that.
All right. And there is the link to his watch party. There you go, guys, right there.
And then let me give you the link to my Patreon. And of course, you've got my YouTube link anyway, but I'll put those in the private chat.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I got that. Yeah, I put that. And
I actually watched Tales of Tomorrow. Raquel always watches those during the week, and we haven't watched any of them. Cloudy and I always forget to watch them. But this week, I actually watched the Tales of Tomorrow episode, so I won't get shin kicks tonight from Raquel.
There is Marc D's website or YouTube channel, and here's the Patreon.
And my new Patreon, yeah. So I'm going to offer a Doomsday Machine. I wanted to figure out a way to sell that, so you can do it as a special offer, which is going to start in a few weeks on Patreon. Let me grab that to show.
And there's his Patreon. Ooh, it's gotten bigger. You made it bigger. Nice. I actually saw I think on Facebook that they said that the original Doomsday Machine was a airport windsock with paper mache on it.
Yep, that's what I've heard. Yep. The space going snow cone. Yeah, because the writer of the series or the episode, I read something where he said he was, waiting. He got to be invited on set, and he was waiting to see, whatever, the cool machine that he had, described in the script. And he's like, why is there a cone that's attacking the end? Because they had no budget, but it's so creative what they did. I have to say, it works. I mean, like this horrifying machine. Really, what's it got to do? It's going to eat planets and destroy planets.
Yeah.
I mean, as gorgeous as Kirby's machines were, it didn't have to be that. You just need to have the cone, right? Or it's going to
that's true.
Eat the planet. And, you just So that'll be offered to my Patreon, and some. Actually, I did a coffee mug too, which is fun. So there's a coffee mug you can get, and some stickers. It's just a fun way. And then thank you to Shooter too for being my very first Patreon. So much
cool.
appreciated.
Go to his Patreon. Go to his Patreon page and check it out. All right,
much
Marc.
Appreciated.
This was great. It's always good to have you on. I went on yours when I started talking about the books, and it's always good to have you on.
It was great to hang out with everyone. Everyone in the chat. Snort,
Yes.
John, Legatus, Phantom,
Jill,
well,
Andy.
Andy. Yep.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
it was a great time. And yeah, so Galactus is giving this stream a thumbs up. If you can see, let me check.
Yeah. All right. Galactus, you got to subscribe to King Dolphin TV.
Yeah, Galactus will sub. Yeah.
Yeah, subscribe to King Dolphin TV. Well, guys, you know what time?
The universe is still safe, thankfully. So yeah.
Yes, that's true. And the music for that episode was great. The constellation theme was wonderful. Yes.
For sure, yeah.
Yes, it was. All right, guys. You know what time it is. I will. Come on. You know what time it is. Say it.
What time is it? I'm forgetting what time it is.
Well, I'm trying to get someone to. John Rendell says, "Awesome collection, man."
Thank you, John. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, eclairs. Oh, eclairs sounds good. Yeah, I shouldn't be eating eclairs, but Galactus. We get send Galactus.
No, it's not time for eclairs. You guys know what time it is. Q Pudgy.
There we go.
Yes. Okay. Yes, time for show notes. I don't think you've seen this one. This now that it's morphed to this state, have you?
Well, let me roll her, and then I'll let you know. Yep.
We'll do that.
And
It's time for show notes. It's time for show notes. It's time for show notes with Mr. Raymond and Sandra too. It's time for show notes.
Done.
I've seen Showgirls, but never the Raymond show. Never King Dolphin Showgirl.
Not you. This is
that's definitely X-rated.
Yeah, I definitely. I started saying show notes, and then it just kind of went into.
That's cute.
Phantom Outsider says donate Legos to Marc D so he can build an addition to display more of his collection. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Well, we'll have to get Brick Plania on to get some Legos over to you.
Yeah, Lego addition to the house. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that's true. We're working on a Lego addition to the kitty table. All right. So show notes. Upcoming for the rest of March. This Saturday, we're going to talk about candy. I don't know how far we can go with candy, but we'll see how we can go. Because it's Easter weekend, we'll talk candy. A week from Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, the 12th, we're going to have Gary Ambrosia on, and we'll talk about some good stuff. Hopefully see a lot of his props and see how he's been doing. On the 19th, we're going to have Hungry Boy.
Great.
Yeah. And on the 26th, we're going to have Janet from Another Planet. And then, of course, a lot of good stuff. On the every Saturday except for the 29th, we're going to have the 29th, 29th, we're going to have Just Cuz on every Saturday. The 30th will be a special Sunday, Just Cuz. And you guys all know anything can happen and usually does.
Because why not?
Yeah, because why not? Look how far we went with corn. No, let's not go there. Phantom Outsider says if you sit Galactus in a chair, he could have that doomsday machine on his lap and pet it like a Bond villain.
That's a great idea.
Cool.
Yeah,
that is a great idea. That really is it. Oh, my pretty precious. That is cool. There you go. Legatus. Let's see. Legatus says we wanted Showgirls to go with show notes, and the evil genius Fed for Hire did the rest. Yes, he did. All right.
Great stuff.
Yes. So that is show notes, and
This segment is brought to you by thedolphinboys.com. It's time for show notes. It's time for show notes. It's time for show notes. With Mr. Raymond and Sandra too. It's time for show notes. Dun, dun.
And we're working on a Flash Gordon show notes theme.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So, and there they go, starting to talk about corn.
Sweet corn,
Yeah.
corn on the cob.
Don't ask.
Don't ask.
Don't ask.
Corn muffins.
Oh, we went so off the rails on that one. Yeah,
Don't even go there, right?
Yeah, right. Okay, so Mark, it's been fantastic. It's always good to show. Oh, Sandra, why? There. Sandra had
Cornhub. Oh, Cornhub. I don't watch Cornhub ever.
Well, let's just say things went off the total rail. Oh, Pudgy, you were slipping. What is your favorite cookie, Mark D?
I love peanut butter, so I'm a sucker for a good peanut butter cookie with
right.
some. You can throw some chocolate chips in there. That might be heresy, but peanut butter and chocolate is like one of my favorite combos. So yeah, a really good peanut butter cookie gets the job done.
All right.
As you can tell, I've eaten way too many of them.
Popcorn hub, Lisa says, yeah. Yeah. It's got to be seen to believe, and it's the quickest way to ruin a show. Just
okay.
Yeah.
Popcorn time.
Yes. So let us, fresh hot corn where you have to peel off the outer skin, then add hot butter all over it. Yeah.
Yummy.
Yeah. And Snotabucus tells Lisa it's actually a real site. Yes, Lisa.
Oh, it's a real site. Should I put my VPN up before I go to Cornhub? Do I have to do an incognito browser?
I do what you want.
Do what you want.
Yeah. It's just bizarre. All right. So let me thank everybody who has come on tonight. We'll start with John. I am not going to enable you, not in the last 15-20 minutes on the show. So all right, we had visiting the chat, we had Andy Masterson. Please go to his site and check out his toys, the Laboratory of Mayhem. We had Cobalt Baldigo. Please read Pudgy Adventures. Really good stories coming out of the forest. We had Lisa. Thank you for coming, Lisa. And hope you enjoyed the show and taking a look at all of his collection. We had the awesome Matt G. Thank you for being here. And Phantom Outsider. Great stuff, Phantom. Always good to have you here. Glad you've decided to make this home away from home. And last of the chatters, but not least, Shooter. Thank you for being here. And now we'll go talk.
Thank you again, Shooter. Yep.
Yes, thank you again. And
Lisa,
Lisa, I enjoyed it too.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just went to that Cornhub site. I'm gonna be. God, I hope my wife doesn't walk in on me when I'm watching that Cornhub. Hey.
Yeah.
A little bit too much butter there.
Yeah. Yeah. Hot buttered and steamed, got a temp of 103. Come on, baby, you do. John. My comic. Now Lisa says incognito. Yeah. Now let's go to our wrenches, the guys who keep us safe, keep us sane, or as much as we can. Sandra, again, the amazing producer of the King Dolphin TV. Thank you, honey. It's always, I'm glad you're here in many ways. We had Fed for Hire was here, and we had John Rendell. We had Legatus Legionai. We had Pudgy the Hedgehog. He was here. And evidently Cobalt had to try and keep him out of trouble. Rennie L was here. Thank you, Rennie. Thank you for being here. It's been a while. Hope you could start coming back more. We had the Comic Relief Crusader. And we had Tim the Enchanter. And finally, last but definitely not least, the best bear of them all,
Nortopupus.
It's not the same without the Jaws music. It's Nortopupus! Joe Barr. Great toys, man. Great toys. Marc D's the best.
Thank you. Yep. Much appreciated. Yep.
But yeah, it's not the same without the Jaws music.
Dun 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 dun. I can't really do it. But...
Yeah. So that is everybody who is here. Thank you again. It's all, like I said. Oh, Lisa. Now she's starting. She says, "Shucks." Oh. You know you're gonna be, now that you have seen it, you're gonna be doing it at the watch party. And Raquel is going to be.
Maybe we'll just do Corn Hub tonight instead of the UFO episode.
Oh, Raquel will be aghast.
Aghast, yep.
Yeah, she will be aghast. Oh, yeah. Oh, Capricorn.
She'll be steamed.
Yeah, she'll be steamed. Sandra says we have to keep the chat popping.
For sure, yep.
Yes, definitely. All right, guys. Again, let's all show our appreciation to Marc D with a C. Thank you very much for being here, my friend. And
it was awesome to be here. Thank you.
We hope to have you on at a later time.
Hopefully, love to be back. Yep.
Yeah, once you get some.
When I get the next massive figure, right?
Yeah,
when I get the life-size thing figure, yeah.
Oh, that would be cool, life-size thing. Yes.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, what's this? Jill says if she starts. Oh, Jill says if she starts picking on Foster again, then show her a corn hub.
Yeah,
that's a great
idea. I might pull that out of my back pocket tonight. Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, the HasLab Unicron. Yep.
Yeah. Lisa says hot buttered corn.
Yeah.
And Snort says Ed to Sandra. All right, guys. Now that this evening has turned corny, it's time to call it an evening. I hope to see all of you on Sunday where we talk about candy and other good stuffs. Pick on Foster, but he's hot. Yes, well, I'll take your word for it. He's a pretty handsome guy. And get a HasLab unicorn. Okay, you guys take care. We will see you Saturday for Just Cuz. And be safe. Happy Easter, everybody. And have a great week.
Thanks, everyone.
Oh, Snort, he's got the last word. Another amazing show.
Ooh,
and on that note.
That was good.
That was good. That was good. And on that note.
by the dolphinboys.com.